Some of you may be thinking, well, that's all very interesting, but what about the downside risk? What if something goes wrong? And you'd be right to ask that question. So, what about that? I would suggest to you that AI and robotics and synthetic biology and nanotechnology are all exponential technologies that will tax our ability to predict and control the consequences of our technology. And for that reason, I think that we're going to require some new literacies. Some literacies that some people have, other people don't. In fact, some people might not even be able to pass the Turing test for whether a person is intelligent or not. But we certainly should have higher standards for the kind of literacy that we require of people when they deal with exponential technologies. And I've identified 3 different technologies associated with this. How many of you are familiar with Talib Nassim's black swan thesis? Okay, not most of you. The idea here is that often while we're making our very important plans, something comes out of left field and just completely disrupts those plans, unexpected. We live in a world of white swans, and suddenly a black swan appears out of nowhere. Well, I don't think that we can claim that any of these exponential technologies are going to be black swans. And by that I mean, although they may surprise us, we and you have been warned. There's lots of science fiction, there's lots of serious analysis about what the downside risks might be. There could be more, there will be more. But we shouldn't be naive about the fact that these technologies can do good things and bad things, like fire, an early technology of human beings, or the inclined plane, a knife. Knives can be used for good purposes. You can cut up your salad with it, or you can cut up a person with it. And how you use these technologies makes a huge difference. They're not just going to be on autopilot for doing good things. They require your engagement in using them in a responsible way. Let me tell you exactly what I mean by that. I think that we're going to require a set of literacies that includes mathematical, ecological, and ethical literacies. And I've got some slides on each one of these to tell you exactly what I mean. So let's look at mathematical literacy. If I take 30 steps, I step about a meter every time I step. And if I take 30 steps across the room like that, you pretty much know where I'll be. I'll be 30 meters away, right? Right? But if I take 30 exponential steps, first 2 meters, and then 4 meters, and then 8 meters, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, you get the idea. How far away will I be? How many meters away? Anybody know?
Billions of meters.
Well, you would be a little over 1 billion meters away. Does anybody have a feel for what that is, what that compares to? How about 26 times around the planet? Are you getting this? The difference between linear thinking and exponential thinking is a very big difference. And that's what we're faced with now. For most of human history, and certainly for all of the evolution of our brains, we had linear phenomena. And now we have exponential phenomena. And we need to think exponentially. So let's take another example. I did a little simulation for this one. And I'm going to show you a simulation of the following. Imagine you have a lake, big freshwater lake. It's 1,500 kilometers in diameter, right? And you have a lily pad, a tiny little lily pad in the middle of the lake. And it doubles in size every day for 30 days. And on the 30th day, it takes over the whole lake. And the question is, on what day is that lily pad halfway across the moon? Well, it's not day 15. Right, it's the 29th day. So I'd like you to think about that for a minute. Because we like to think, like with climate change, we like to think, well, hasn't gotten so bad yet. It may be a big problem, or these exponential technologies may turn out to be problematic. We'll wait until the problem is obvious, and then we'll intervene. The only problem with that is that if you wait until the problem is obvious, you might have a very narrow window for intervention. So let me give you this simulation. And I'm not going to start on day 1 because you would all get terribly bored waiting for this thing to double 30 times. So I'm going to start not on day 15, because the truth is you wouldn't really see the lily pad at that scale on day 15. Why don't we start day 26? So imagine that you're part of a decision-making body, and there you have day 26. And you think, well, no big deal. Plenty of time. Oh, there's day 27. Still, we could introduce, day 28. That doesn't look so bad. Day 29. Game over. So the problem here is that you've got a situation where you go from the problem being basically not very visible to being game over in a very short period of time. And that's why we need mathematical literacy to think about these things.